What's going on, guys? This is Chimpact along with Pokeaim MD.
I just said hi. You can't just start the video. What's up, guys?
And we're watching Ben Gay versus
JohnxYiu. JohnxYiu.
JohnxYiu.
JohnxYiu.
Looks like it's a battle of the dragons.
It's yeah. It's, I don't know. The matchup doesn't look too bad, honestly. Like, Water wrecks JohnxYiu, but then again, he still has Hydreigon to pivot. He has Talonflame for priority for Kingdra. He has Hippowdon for Manectric, and as well as Garchomp and potentially Lucario and Latios. So, and then he just sacks that. So, I don't know. I think this is John's game.
Dude, I'm ignoring spectators because they're being hella mean.
Yeah, I would have ignored them too. I don't know. I feel like John can definitely take this game, especially getting rid of Manectric also less baits in Hippowdon for like a nice double from Kingdra.
Yeah, from maintaining sand.
So, I don't know. I feel like John is definitely gonna...
He's got to come through.
Yeah. But the fact that he's at -2 though with the Draco lets him bring in Lucario and I guess weaken Hippowdon. If he's running Crunch, that could be also good for...
I think I would just bring in Scizor here on the Lucario because it doesn't look like it's going to be like helpful too much.
Yeah. He could definitely sack it. Definitely. It's probably the safer play that he can make. If that's Trick Room Uniclus, I'm not sure because I haven't seen rank too much in this gen. But Trick Room Uniclus also puts in a hell of a lot of work versus Bengay.
Yeah, Talonflame actually puts in a lot of work here because I didn't realize the Garchomp was at 68%.
It's O-code by Bandit, and then the Skyplate does around that range, especially with Stealth Rock up. And if he gets up to +2, which he can't really get up to versus
only on Lottie.
Yeah, if Lottie's -2.
But even then, because he has E-Speed on that, he has Rough Skin on that, and then combined with the Recoil.
And that's definitely defensive Scizor because, well, one, I don't see any rocks up on the field. I don't know if he ever got them up, if they were defogged. I assume that the Scizor was like going to be a defog variant just because he has no defogger on his team.
Yeah, I don't think he got an opportunity to set up rocks.
Yeah, because he brought in Garchomp and then as EU turned out. That makes sense. Him having Scarf Hydreigon, I assume it's Scarf Hydreigon because he's brought it in on Garchomp, is actually really bad for Bengay. Because while it gives Lucario opportunities to quote-unquote set up, SD Lucario really isn't doing much versus John's team. Again, it's not doing much to Uniclus unless it has Crunch. Keldeo can always tank a hit. Hippowdon always tanks a hit. E-Speed would knock out Talonflame because of the priority, but Hydreigon also tanks +2 E-Speed, so...
Along with the Lifeable recoil. He's not going to have a lot of opportunities to...
Yeah. If anything, all I think John has to do is just get up Stealth Rocks and weaken Bengay's Kingdra just a bit, and just set up a Trick Room and just win. So, with Talonflame, interesting. Very interesting switch on John's part. I don't feel like he needs Scizor for this team, especially because he has a combination of Hippo and Hydreigon to deal with Latios, assuming it's
It's got to be a defensive Talonflame then.
Either defensive or... Yeah, that's the only thing it really could be. Why else would you make this play?
Yeah.
As he ends up going directly into Keldeo on the Kingdra switch. I kind of, like, if it was an offensive, like a Bandit variant, I kind of expected a U-turn from John, to be honest. But this isn't too bad for...
Yeah, it only makes sense for it to be a leftovers bulky variant. Yeah, John's in a really good position because he can take a hit and he gets a lot of value by dealing a little bit of damage to the Kingdra. Because otherwise, Latios just walls this thing.
Exactly, and it also makes sense that this Talonflame is definitely like a defensive variant just because John's team is it's getting like torn apart by Mega Pinsir. Like it just gets wrecked by Mega Pinsir.
It's also a decent stall breaker if it has Taunt or Bulk Up.
And it pairs very nicely with Reuniclus being able to beat things that Reuniclus hates. Okay, he goes for Hydro Pump. That miss sucks.
Yeah, that's rough.
Easily would have 2-KO'd Keldeo in the rain. And he got off more than enough damage on the Kingdra for Talonflame to just come in. Since we are thinking, guys, that it's defensive, it's not going to have the most attack. Even this damage on Latios is really nice for John.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think Benge can come back?
I think it might be a 6 though.
I don't think it would be a 6 though, because he has to sack versus Latios.
He can go into Scizor. Oh, Surf.
Yeah, and he predicts the Scizor switch. Ooh. Okay, so this isn't. I mean, he gets a kill.
Yeah, but the rain turns are slowly.
Mm-hmm. I think it really depends on also. It might not be Spadef Hippo, just because he has Spadef Scizor, because it had U-turn, and it was his initial switch into Latios, as well as Talonflame, which normally runs Spadef because of the Zard check as well.
Yeah.
So it could be Physical Hippo, which isn't necessarily bad for Kingdra, I guess. I just feel like the Talonflame forces so many switches on Benge, and he has limited switch ins, so hitting Hydro Pump would have been amazing though.
Yeah, that really changed the. Like, John already had an advantage, and that just put him over the edge.
Even a little bit of damage on Keldeo would have been great for Lucario, even because Lucario, if it got off that damage, it didn't even need to go for ST to knock out Keldeo. I believe it does about 60%. What? Okay. Chimp?
I don't know.
I feel like he could have just sacked Scizor there. Hippowdon was his check to Lucario. I think he could still win even by doing that play.
I mean, like, that's got to be Talonflame. Like, it's got to be defensive.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why he sacked Hippo though. He could have just sacked Scizor. Even getting off VP, like, all he needed was a free switch in Talonflame, and he literally 2KO something. Or weakens Politoed. Like, now, possibly Benge can play well with Kingdra plus Politoed and get enough kills to the point where Talonflame comes in and maybe, you know, something can deal with it. I don't know. He can bank off like a Will-O-Wisp miss on Lucario.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's Swords Dance Lum Crunch.
Hey, I don't know, man. Benge's a pretty cool team builder.
Ooh, but he lets this take damage.
Well, he honestly had no choice. Look how much Latios is at, 54%. Plus Sand, Secret Sword doing 47-ish%. I don't know. I feel like I feel like John can play this so badly. Like, not that he's playing badly at all. I don't agree with the Hippo play.
He's just playing recklessly.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. But the thing is, he can still win. And
ouch.
Yeah, that would have been nice. That definitely would have been nice. Landed right next to Scizor too. Almost hit him.
That would have forced maybe the
BP.
Yeah. Like, if BP doesn't kill, then Hydreigon. Never mind. Because I was thinking that maybe he gets like a full para, kills this thing without taking much damage, so he can't really be forced to go out into Talonflame. So he's forced to go out to Hydreigon, letting him set up with Lucario.
Mm-hmm. Para also, yeah. Or even this Scizor probably doesn't even have superpower. Because looking at his team, it's most likely Defogger. It already showed U-turn. It has Roost. It has BP. So, well, it'll more than likely outspeed this Politoed. Because Scizor is like 186 naturally, and Politoed is less than that.
I like to run a lot of speed on my Politoed, though.
Really? Even on your Damp Rock Toads? I'm assuming this is Damp Rock. Ooh. This is where, hitting that Hydro Pump would have been nice too on Keldeo, though he only has Hydreigon that can honestly switch in.
Yeah, so the Keldeo is coming in here. Oh.
That's also really good though. Hydro Pump 2 KOs everything. And he lets Reuniclus die, so that's one less check to Lucario. I think Benge's playing it pretty well.
He's playing it really, really well, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he's forced to sack Latios here. Unless he thinks Politoed can take the damage. Like, if he's assuming it's defensive too, like we are.
It has to be. There's no other way.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Honestly, I'm seeing Bengay potentially winning by getting rid of Talonflame somehow, and all he has to do is go for Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump plus Extreme Speed or Hydro Pump plus Close Combat knock out the remainder of John's team.
I don't know. I feel like this Talonflame is still gonna put in too much work.
Yeah, because like I feel like Bengay has to sack either Latios right here, unless he's not thinking the same way we are. I'm not sure.
Like Bengay doesn't have recovery on his team,
which is bad.
So every time Talonflame comes in, he's taking guaranteed damage. Something is getting whittled.
Yeah.
And then John has Pokemon on his team to take hits.
The fact
so
that
he so that he can save his Talonflame from taking damage.
And the fact that Keldeo just dodged that Hydro Pump was like,
yeah,
again, super bad, because Keldeo having taken that damage. Let's assume Hydro Pumps. It's definitely specs. It all code Reuniclus. Let's assume that does like 60-something% to Keldeo. That limits its amount of switch-ins to Scalds from Politoed, or even Extreme Speed from Lucario, or even like a -2 Draco, which Kingdra could eventually go for versus Hydreigon or something. Like Keldeo's able to tank that. Let me actually join this chat.
I don't think he would be able to go for Draco though on Hydreigon, because it's scarfed.
I'm talking about assuming Rain is up. I'm talking about Kingdra's Draco.
Oh yeah.
OU crit shot. OU Rain Wall Breaker. Modest choice specs. How much does this do to Keldeo? In the rain, Hydro Pump is 60 to 70%. Yeah, Keldeo wouldn't even be able to like safely switch into a Scald from Politoed after that damage. Assuming burn. Well, I feel like he's definitely sacking Latios here. The combination of Toad and Lucario, though, does give him a chance to set up versus Hydreigon, which is something he needs.
Yeah.
How much does +2 E-Speed do to Keldeo? Time to the calculus. Keldeo. I don't know. I still see Bengay losing, but +2 E-Speed does 74 to 88 to Keldeo. I assume this is game 1.
I think so too, yeah.
Just because we were just linked it.
Thing is though, like all of John's Pokemon are at 100%.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Someone says shh, let him think. Oh, it's offensive. It's what? Okay, so his team just gets massacred by like Zard or Pinsir. Well, I mean, I guess he has 2 checks. That probably threw off Bengay a lot.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm surprised, actually. He needs Politoed alive, too. He needs the rain. Just for Scizor. Because +2 CC... Well, okay, Lucario sets up versus Scizor. Lucario sets up versus Hydreigon locked into Dark Pulse or Draco.
Yeah. Dark Pulse. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
We'll see, man. I'm surprised that was that type of I think Luke can definitely knock it out. And you know, a real bad misplay would be going on to Scizor right here. That gives him a free SD, and then he could potentially crit everything. I don't know. I actually don't even think Lucario can pull through.
Yeah, he's got to go into Keldeo here.
Why Keldeo?
So, like, even if he sets up an SD, it doesn't matter.
The thing is, though, he could just go out to Scizor. Like, even if he sets up an SD, Keldeo always lives the extreme speed. Same thing with Hydreigon. Keldeo's at 88%. Max is like 88.4, so max is exactly 88.7, which is still 88 in Pokemon. So, I don't know. Hello? No! The dodge! Hey, what did I say? What did I say, Chimp? How is he gonna win?
Okay, wait, hold on though.
He doesn't have enough rain turns. He needs like an exact. He has to SD again. He has to SD. I think he has to SD again, man. Hydreigon's gonna take the. Hydreigon's gonna take the hit. +2 E-Speed does 74 to 87.
Wait, what does Hydreigon do back though?
This is the Fire Blasts.
Dodge. I might actually just have superpower though.
Yeah, I don't think it matters anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly. I think you see the chat now?
No, I
ignored. Oh,
yeah.
they're talking. It's interesting.
So turn it back on.
Yeah, you should turn it back on. They're showing the counts and stuff. He went out to Hydreigon though.
You think he's gonna Dark Pulse?
I think he can. I think end game scenario. I think Bengay is gonna have to try to go for a +2 versus a miss if he actually wants to win. He went out to Hydreigon, which is kind of risky. Like, it's gonna live the hit, but then he actually has to hit something back. Unless he has superpower. Which is weird in OU. Ah, the dodge. Okay. Okay. So what is he gonna do now? Is he gonna go out to like make a double into Kingdra, predicting Scizor? Just to get off some damage? I don't even know what that even...
Could he Roost and then go out to Lucario on the Scizor?
You think he has Roost though?
I mean, if he has Roost, but I mean...
He has Thunder. I don't think he has Roost.
Thunder, Surf, Draco, Defog. Probably not Defog.
Maybe.
He could have 3 attacks Roost.
Yeah, that's true. His team isn't really, like, cares about hazards that much.
Does double switch?
He does in the Kingdra, predicting Scizor. Okay, well... I don't know. It doesn't really matter much because Scizor eats anyway. The specs, and I guess he can go for a Scald and get a burn. Like, U-turn's gonna kill no matter what. And he misses. So.
I don't think that one mattered, unless he's trying to win with Lottie.
If he was trying to win with Lottie, it mattered, yeah. It mattered now in the sense where he could just go for Thunder into a KO.
Yeah. That Thunder miss was rough, because that Hydro Pump...
Everything was rough. Like, the fact that he missed Hydro Pump more on Keldeo, I think mattered more. Like, because, honestly, he would have to just play off a miss on Hydreigon. That
yeah, this Thunder would have
was
killed.
not the play to make by his opponent. That was really not the play to make. I feel like, okay, I felt like he should have went out into Scizor here because now he's just risking a miss. I feel like he should have went directly into Scizor right there.
Wait. Is this a 50-50?
No, it's not. He goes for U-turn and wins.
Oh, U-turn.
Yeah. He goes for U-turn, but he still has to hit an attack. Alright, this is what can happen right here. Hydreigon, I think John can win. I mean, I think John just straight up wins by clicking Draco. Because Draco plus close combat plus BP knocks him out. So I think he can click Draco, which is way, way, way more accurate than
Or Dark Pulse.
What if he has Justified?
Ooh!
Dun, dun, dun. No?
Soldier boy up in this. Oh, watch me.
It doesn't even matter. John still wins because he missed Thunder.
I'm going in. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, he still loses to Scizor. Wait. He can go for SD here. Yeah, you see what the song said? He should have Draco. Draco was his best play. Because then it puts him in range of U-turn or BP.
Yep.
Shout out Sister Song. He's in the finals of Smog Tour.
Nobody's telling me when the finals are.
It's Sunday, I think.
Well, if he CCs, I guess he's just gonna U-turn BP.
Oh, I think if you just BP twice, it's better than going for U-turn. Because U-turn's times 4 resisted, BP's not.
But does he have to calc the close combat? Like, what if close combat puts him? How much does close combat do?
It doesn't like 60%, 70%, dude.
So if he I don't know, if he gets a crit close combat and then E speed.
Yeah, I don't know. Mega Scissor is definitely eating this up though. Yeah, close combat. Wait, what? Wait. Close combat does 99 to 117% to Mega Bulky Scissor. Hello?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's +2. I'm +2. That's +2.
Oh.
I bet. I got excited. Ooh!
Wait, does this kill?
Yeah, it kills.
Oh, it's a roll.
No. It does more than unless he's running defense. Close combat always kills. But BP does. It's a roll if BP kills. No, it's not. Max is 43. He wins.
Oh my gosh. That was a game. Oh my gosh.